Tapelo Ndaba Mlocha, with the captain who will be taking over the scrum half duty will be Ayanda Zebe and Paul Sekobane, with Pumzi Limtolo, Neo Totetsi and Garabo Kulete. with the head coach, Mr. Sipiwe Ngwane. He'll be the man who has put the structure for the ladies. Who'll be playing from your left-hand side of the screen to the right. And the home base side being led by the captain, Tandolo Tutando, is what they call her. She'll be leading in with the number 2 jersey as a captain. And she has the eyes of Miranda Letabo. And the lady who will be entrusted with the referee duties for this fixture will be Tamika Tesna, with the assistant referee Nathan Tesna as well. And as we get ready for this encounter, it is the first scrum of the afternoon. And it will be Soweto who have an advantage here. And they have the first scrum to possibly produce something special. First feed comes in, and a great take here by Soweto. It is Zebe. I was hoping to utilize that ball, but it's a turnover ball here by the referee. It's a penalty. As Tanduluhle is looking at utilizing it. It seems like the ball is turned over again. A bit of a confusion here by the ladies, especially from a penalties point of view. It's a bit unfortunate here. Brought back to another scrum. The Soweto ladies will be happy as they have 19 minutes to showcase some great hard running from this lady side. And the feed comes in again. Taken by Zebe. Ups to go to the blind end side. Now a great one coming in here by Mlochwa. Mlochwa evades, cuts back in field. A great hard running here by Mlochwa. Ball still retained. Looking for various options here on the right hand side. Played short, still recovered. A great style of play here by the Soweto side. Trying to utilize it. They have a 2-lady overlap on the left hand side. Now taking it again to Mlochwa. And a great tackle coming in there by Letabo. And the ball's knocked forward. A great structure by the ladies from Soweto. They are being coached by Sipiwe Ngwane, the man who's coached for over 10 years. And one of their Kawa Week backline coach. We saw the Kawa Week being hosted last year at JP Boys. He was part of that organizational structure from one of the provinces. Now he'll be hoping that his ladies will be able to produce something special here. And this 2024 Castle Lager Pirates Grand Challenge is definitely one to look out for consistently. And you can continue to follow all the updates, the fixtures, and possibly the latest news on our website, also on Instagram as Castle Lager Pirates Rugby Challenge, as the ladies are hoping to bring it all together. Is the number 10 there? It is Pumelele. Recovered again, hoping to utilize some structure here. Great work by Tandolo to the captain. Opting to take it to the left hand side here. The ladies, great hard style of play here. Once again, Pumelele feeds it to the left hand side. Changes direction once again. Great evasion. Takes 2. Oh, takes 3. Oh, it's coming together for her here. Is the well-rounded Moana. Is having the time of her life here. Showcasing some great skill and great ball carrying. Once again, Vitz playing it. It's taking a lot of ladies to bring out Zewe. There's a force definitely not to be reckoned with here. Here's Zewe. I saw her earlier showcasing her skill sets here. And this is a great start from their angle. Now Vitz with the penalty. Opts to go to the right hand side. Plays it short again. It was Miranda. Brought down as the ladies are trying to put more structure. Once again, Zewe. Zewe takes 2, takes 3. Oh, great strong running by Zewe. Now feeding it to the left hand side. Lisa. Great pass now. The structure looks good from the Vitz point of view. And still another penalty comes their way here. And it does seem like the number 9, Tandolute, is trying to communicate to the referee. She might have taken a knock to her shoulder earlier on. She'll be hoping to play it out for her side here. She takes it, goes to the right hand side. Great short ball there to Miranda. Still looking for options here are the Vitz ladies. The structures really well. Great carrying from the ground from Vitz. Now Soweto really calm defensively, but they are in immense pressure here. Playing it to the left hand side. Great work again. Sipumelele comes into a heavy traffic load by Pimzilim Tolo and Seko Lobane. Still working hard is Mwabe. Ups to go to the left hand side again. Now to the right. Great running here by Tandoletu. Oh, great ball here. They have a lady on the left hand side on the right. Now great hard running. And the leg takes it herself. Will she get it? Just a few meters short. And brought down there by the number 5, Tepane. And now Vitz just a meter short from the try line. They have a penalty here being given by the referee. A great run by Anika. Taken short here, fed to the left hand side to the captain, Tandoletu. The ladies have a really good grasp here. Looking for options again. Now taking it short here is Miranda. Calling for the referee to call it. And the call by the referee is a knock on. And that's a moment to breathe here for the Soweto side. Looking at that run earlier coming in by Anika. It was such a joy to watch. And it really does seem like the ladies from Wits are playing a really calm style of play. And the Castle Lager Pirates Rugby Challenge. It does seem like a start to this encounter as we move towards the 7-minute mark. It has been rather even Steven in this battle of the two sides. And Castle Lager is definitely one that you can count on. And hashtag count on Castle to always bring you action, the vibe and the care for the community. And at this very moment, the ladies from Soweto will be hoping to exit out of the red zone. And a big shove by Vitz. Now still recovered by Soweto. Great little lob here. And it looks too easy here for the ladies from Vitz. Recovered really well by Soweto. And the ball was knocked on. And it does seem like Soweto have lost that opportunity in battle. And now Vitz recycling it really well here. Fed again to Sipumelele. Looks for various options. Great tackle there by Zebe, the captain. Penalty still being given to Vitz. And then a really good range here to possibly go for pause, but they opt to take it quickly. And another quick ball here. Comes into a heavy tackle. Vitz now trying to just utilize their forwards here. And playing it short again to Zewe. A great pass to Miranda. Just a few meters short here are the ladies from Vitz. Opting to dummy the ball. And a meter short from the try line. Great structure here by Vitz. They are gaining the meters. Opting to go to the blind. Feeds it to the captain. Oh, it's a knock on there. And still be brought back for that penalty. As Tandoletu thought she had seen the promised land here. Another opportunity to still go at goal. It is a replacement here coming through. Just a meter short again. The referee is in a really good range there. It's Tesna. She will definitely now want to bring in the captain there to possibly have a word or two. We might just see her digging into her pocket should these ladies from Soweto not get the structure going. Now Miranda takes it herself, is Miranda. And there we have it. A first try. Great structure. And a great pickup there by Miranda, who opens up her campaign in this encounter. And it all came together for them, just like it comes together with the castle. And there we have it, the first try of this encounter. And it is the home base side. The ladies from Wits have opened up their campaign. And the conversion is also really good. It is now 7-0. And the ladies from the University of Witwatersrand are currently in the comfortable lead here. It's still anyone's game, as the ladies from Vitz, who currently stand for Sienta et Labahore, will be hoping to continue on with their lineage that started in 1922, 102 years ago. And they'll be hoping to make the Chancellor Judy Dlamini be full of smiles as they restart. The restart is good into the comfortable cushion hands of Soweto. Now here's a run coming in here. It is Pumzi Limlot and feeds it. Was a feed to Ndaba. And Ndaba still going. Is Ndaba just a meter short? Good run. But it seems like the referee has brought it in for a try. And great work there by the number 7, Bontle Ndaba. And it is now Bontle Ndaba who has opened up her campaign in this encounter. And what a run coming through from the right hand side of the pitch. And she has opened up her campaign. And they'll be hoping to add another point, but it seems like they've taken too much time to restart. But nonetheless, they'll be happy. It's still just a 2 points difference as we move towards the 12-minute mark, as both sides are really working well. And we've seen some entertaining rugby from both these two ladies' side. And it's still anyone's game here. And Soweto hoping to restart the ball. The ball's good into the comfortable hands of Vitz here. A great evasion again. Oh, great hard running. Sipumelele is proving to be a lady you must look out for. Soweto penalty awarded. Easy ball here. Mlochwa taking it up is Mlochwa now, feeding it to the right hand side. Great structure. It is Rale Tebele who's gaining those meters for the ladies here from Soweto. The ball, unfortunately, was knocked on, but the referee has given a high tackle, and it's a turnover for Vitz here. The ball still recovered. Easy take here by the number 22 and brought out. A great work here by the ladies from Vitz to try and restructure, and proving to showcase some really well-rounded rugby here this afternoon. The hosts. It seems like now Soweto, through the comfortable hands of Khonse Rale Tebele, will be hoping to feed in that ball. She does have a few replacements there. Will possibly get this lineup moving. Ball is good. And play on, says the referee, into the comfortable hands of Mlochwa. Taking it up is Mlochwa here. A great hard run there by Mlochwa. Now they have a two-lady overlap and a great step coming in here. It is Mwabeni. Oh, finally feeds that ball to the left-hand side. Great hard running again by Sarah Tapelo. And boy, oh boy, she is proving to be a lady to look out for, especially on the left-hand side of the wing, is Sarah Tapelo. We've seen her, especially in the first few minutes of this encounter, showcasing a skill set and moving in a very great position here are the visitors. Another opportunity for Khonse to feed that ball in. She has the likes of Zebe, the captain, and she carries it well. Zebe. Now here's another move coming in. Good hard running by Ndaba. Just a few meters short, and a great turnover there at the breakdown by Vitz. Another opportunity for the ladies from Vitz here to exit possibly out of the red zone. And taking it easy was Moana. Wow, and another great hard tackle coming in from the left-hand side. It was a bit of a confusion there by the ladies, opting to take the ball. They were awarded a penalty, but it does seem like they didn't see it happening earlier. And now Wits have another opportunity here to exit out possibly. Now have to take it high into touch. And into touch does the ball go. Now moving towards the last 4 minutes of the first half. And the ladies from Wits still in their own half here, hoping to exit now. The feed comes in, and that's definitely a skew there. And Tesna was in a great angle to see that ball as the ladies were feeding it in. Another scrum opportunity for the Soweto Bay side, as the ladies will be hoping to possibly finish off this first half with a bang. Yeah, I've seen some really great scrums happening from both the two sides, and far beyond Castle Lager being the main sponsor for the Castle Lager Pirates Grand Challenge. We do have also other sponsors who have come in as well, just like Best Med, the trusted medical aid that speaks to who you are and what you want, and it believes in providing medical aid personally yours by providing you with flexible and affordable medical aid options that cater to you and your family. And they are the key sponsors who have kitted out our referees for this encounter. Now the ladies from Soweto hoping to possibly get another try here. They've lost the ball in battle. There is the likes of Mwabeni, turned over to Vitz. A great hard running there by Vitz. It is Sandoloetu, the captain, still running with the ball at the moment, feeding it once again to Zewe. It seems like that ball has been knocked on, and Vitz still has another opportunity to take a moment to breathe. Are the ladies from Wits currently being really pressured by the visitors, and possibly hoping to put their foot down here at the Castle Lager Pirates Grand Challenge, as Castle Lager was introduced dating all the way back in 1895 under the SAB banner, but originally founded in 1886, especially through the Johannesburg Gold Rush by Charles Gage, the founder of the Castle Brewery, as he started selling beers to the miners after noticing a gap in the market, and has brand has grown into this formidable brand within South Africa and all the other non-countries that it's being offered in. And now here's another opportunity for the visitors to produce something. As Khonse spreading it well now to the left hand side. They have an opportunity here, feeding it to Mwabe. The patient build up for the visitors has really been superb. Now feeding it short again. Comes into a trio of tacklers. It seems like the try has been awarded by the referee there. Great work by the Soweto ladies side. We're now able to add on another 5 points to the scoreboard. And now hoping to finish off this half full of smiles as they're hoping to convert it. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end of the first half of the ladies fixture at the 2024 Castle Lager Paris Grand Challenge. Please stay tuned for the upcoming second half. They'll be coming up shortly. The moment we've all been waiting for. It is the second half of the Castle Laga Pirates Rugby Challenge, and it is the visitors who are currently in the lead who will be getting us underway for the second half. And within the second half, we've now seen the first knock-on, and this will be Christmas for the home base side, as the Vitz ladies side will be hoping to respond quickly here and possibly utilize the likes of Tobile. They call her Tops, who's quite an evasive player, and she'll be hoping to get the ball to the likes of Siphumelele. We saw her in the first half proving to be a force not to be reckoned with, and a player who likes taking the ball up into contact, such as the likes of Annika. Now the feed comes in from Wits. Taken quickly by Ayanda to the left hand side. Siphumelele breaks the line. Siphumelele takes it herself here. She has all the time in the world. She is cooking up the South African breweries, and it all comes together with a castle. And a try has been given to her. What a line break. What a time to be alive. I spoke about her earlier, and guess what? She has opened up her campaign in the second half, and boy oh boy, we are in for a buffet of the second half with the great meals coming in here. And boy oh boy, I'm even doing the tipas, and I'm sitting at the edge of my seat. Wanted to do a backflip for a minute, but unfortunately my body weight does not allow me to do so. But a great ball and a great finish, and the conversion unfortunately not successful. What a great response here from the Vitz ladies side, especially in the second half, to try and take the 5 points and move into the lead in the second half. Now on the restart by Ayanda into the safety nets here of Soweto. Great pass to the left hand side, changing direction now are the ladies, but it seems like it's a forward pass as the referee Tesna gives it to them. Now Vitz have another opportunity here to possibly add a bit more frustration to the visitors. Now the battle of the front row continues, and the feed comes in, taken still by Ayanda, who's looking for Siphumelele. But the tacklers were there, but it seems like the referee has called in for a penalty. Ayanda takes it quickly. Evades too. Ayanda's still going. Loses the ball in contact. She still have the penalty advantage here, is Ayanda. And Soweto just in a great deal of pressure, as the ladies from the University of Wits have another opportunity taken in by Tandoletu. Setting up structure, feeds it to the right hand side. Siphumelele looks for the ball. They still have a penalty advantage here, says the referee. You need to just calm down the ball here, are the ladies from Wits. Not playing to structure. And still moving. Ayanda has a line break, and she takes it herself, and it's a try. A rather interesting call there, but nonetheless, the ladies from Wits will be happy as they were awarded another opportunity to add another 5 points to the scoreboard. And it has come through the replacement. Ayanda was replaced the scrum of earlier, Tandoluhle, and he has now been able to convert that ball. Another great opportunity there for Ayanda to convert all of her hard work to a try. Unfortunately, they couldn't convert that ball over. Now once again, Soweto finds themselves in a very difficult position. And another opportunity as the ball will be fed right through into the comfortable hands here, as the ladies from Vitz are hoping to restart. Great high ball again. Great take here by Soweto. takes it to the left-hand side. Great evasion here. Oh, there's a line break coming in. It is the number 9 here, Zebe. Oh, what a run from the captain, leading from the front. And now taken through to Rale Tebela. Just unfortunately, they slipped there, but they still has the ball. The ladies from Soweto. Utilizing the ball really well here. Fed now to Mwabeni. Great ball distribution here by the ladies from Soweto. Letting the ball do the work here as a key description by them, feeding it to the right-hand side. Ball taken backwards. Great take here once again by Khonse. Fed to the try scorer, Ndaba. Still evading is Ndaba. The Wits lady is really calm defensively, keeping to the defensive acumen. And a knock-on call has been given by the referee. Unfortunately, the ladies from Soweto have lost their momentum, but a great run nonetheless. They have pushed themselves up into a good position. And it does seem like the ladies from Vitz are making a possible change. They are bringing in Lungile. They call her Good Girl. And she is the lady who's brought into the field of play. Just like the likes of Kanyisile, who's just been taken off the field of play. Seems like it was an early decision from a replacement's point of view. Feed comes in from Vitz. Ayanda finds herself in a great deal of trouble. Seems like the ladies from Soweto were just found wanting, and the penalty call is given by the referee for the tackler not releasing. Now Vitz spreading it well. Sipumelele decides to take it herself and evades. Great Lord ball here to the right hand side. They have a player on the left open, and a great feed here to Melissa. Solid tackle there by Mwabeni. And a great run by Melissa. This is what you can expect on a weekly basis at the Castle Lager Pirates Rugby Challenge. Pure class and entertainment all around. And it does seem like the ladies from Soweto have another opportunity here to possibly try and penetrate the defensive line of this Wits lady side. As Khonse is hoping to synchronize that ball well again with Zebe. And it's in. It seems like the call by the referee is skew again. And this gives the ladies from Vitz another opportunity to possibly utilize this ball again. Vitz hoping to move forward here with the taste that stood the test of time in this Castle Lager Pirates Rugby Challenge. As the ball's being fed in again. A bit of a rush scrum there is the call by the referee. As the ladies are hoping to restructure again. Ball comes in. We're hoping to utilize the right-hand side into the comfortable hands of Vitz again, while the replacement Lungile, taken by herself, is Marenda. She had a really great first half there, is Marenda. Lives to carry the ball just like Ayanda. Feeding it to the left-hand side. Now Sipumelele, the try scorer earlier, feeding it to the left-hand side. Great pass here now again to Geleto. Another pass to the left-hand side to Melissa. The tackle is really away here Spumelele playing it again to Zewe. Zewe is a definite powerhouse here. And she's been moving with the ball in the first half, but loses the ball in contact here. Is Zewe. And this is great work by the ladies from Wits, but defensively, a synergy from the ladies from Soweto has been such a joy to watch. They're consistently fighting and working hard. They have a die-hard 5.0 attitude, similar to Arnold Schwarzenegger in the movie. And this is what you can expect from them. It's not about how you start, it is about how you finish as we move towards the 11-minute mark in the second half. As the ladies have close to 9 minutes left to possibly get back into this encounter. It is the home base side who are still in a comfortable lead of 7 points as they're in the lead with 17 and the visitors on 10. The ball is fed in, but the referee says play on. Played short again. Solid straight running here by Soweto. Opposite goes to the left hand side. They have a lady open on the left hand side. Feeds it to Mwabeni. Oh, great pass back now to Zebe. Runs around to Zebe. The tackler working really hard. Yeah, great work again. Mwabeni loses the ball in contact. Unfortunately, the ball is lost forward again. This is better rugby being showcased by the ladies from Soweto. And the ladies here for Vitz have another opportunity to get out of the 22-minute. And it does seem like the pause of play is due to one of the Soweto ladies just forgetting to put on her togs as they're making another replacement again here. And it seems like more and more changes are being made here. There seems to be a bit of a confusion happening within the Soweto side. As the referee, just off your screen there, is going to talk to the head coach, Sipiwe Ngwane. But at this moment, it is still the home base side who are currently in the lead. The ladies have recently even played against the University of Johannesburg, their neighbors just up the road. It was such a tough day for them in that encounter. They have only played a total of 4 fixtures over the last few weeks. And just being able to win one of them, drawing one and losing 2. We'll be hoping to make this one their second victory. And as we restart, Ayanda was hoping to go to the blind side. Picked up again. Great work there by Lungile. Looking for options again. It's Vitz. Ayanda takes it herself now. She has Melissa. The ball's knocked forward. A turnover here for Soweto. Great pressing by Soweto to add in a bit more frustration for this Vitz lady side. It does seem like with that knock on, the ladies from Soweto have another opportunity to possibly add in the much needed try and possibly another conversion. Might just see us within a tie in this encounter in the second half. Zebe gets ready to feed her line. And an early shove by the home base side, but it seems like the referee has given it to them with the short arm. They've taken the ball now, playing it to the right-hand side, taking it herself. Spumelele. Nearly had a line break there, but fed back to Lungile. Well, ups to go for a little kick. There's no one at home. Mwabeni just taking her time. Gets it is Mwabeni. A great tackler coming in there now. Fed to Ndaba. A big carry there by Ndaba. Comes into a heavy traffic of Marenda. Playing it brilliantly. Well done there by Tapelo. Restructuring the ball here, the ladies from Soweto. Playing it short again to Khonze. She's had over 15 carries in this encounter. There is Khonze. Mwabeni comes back to the blind side. Gets the meters. Mwabeni evades one. She's still going. And loses the ball in contact, but it's played backwards here, says the referee. Now Soweto still have an opportunity here. Now letting the ball do the work here, feeding it brilliantly to the right-hand side. He has an opportunity here. Unfortunately, seems like they've knocked the ball forward. Here's a skipper, Ayanda Zebe. The style of play from the Soweto ladies has been such a joy to watch in the second half. We're working hard, hoping to produce some great rugby. It seems like the ladies from Wits not allowing them the time of day to possibly execute such. And the referee is stopping the style of play here, just awaiting the ball as the temperature is currently increasing here. It's still very cold here at the Vitz University Rugby Stadium. There's still currently 17 degrees Celsius with the live breeze, but luckily the heavens have given us sunshine here as Sipumelele opts to go to the left-hand side, the blind side. Now takes it herself. Sipumelele. This is great running by her here. Now Vitz still has the ball. Fed to Marenda. Solid tackle coming in again by Soweto. Penalty being given to the ladies from Vitz. Have an option on the left-hand side to go for the blind. Opts to go to the right-hand side. Tando takes it herself. Feeds it to Marenda. A great passing movement here. And hoping to move forward while the ladies from Vitz, but it's turned over at the breakdown. Great work here by Soweto. Again, recycling the ball. A bit rush play. They still have another opportunity at the scrum to possibly utilize their backline here. As the ladies from Vitz are now making another substitute as they're bringing in the number 18, Kanye Sile. And the lady who's being subbed out, it is Zewe. It was such a joy to watch the first half and the second half. And carries in this encounter have been by far the greatest. As the ladies from Soweto now hoping to exit out the ball. Great style play here. Oh, great hard running coming in there by Kowele. Picked up by Zebe. Hoping to evade the traffic there was Zebe. And Marenda adding in a bit more pressure here are the ladies from Vitz. Still recovered. It seems like the ball has been turned over here. Now, great work. Kanyisile feeds it to the right-hand side into the comfortable hand of Basetana. Now, less than 1 minute left in this encounter. The ladies from Vitz distributing the ball really well, opting to go to the left-hand side. They have a few ladies open. And a penalty being given to the ladies from Soweto. And the ball has been lost forward from a knock-on, says the referee, Tamika Tesna. And this might just be our style of play for a second half here. And this ladies Castle Lager Pirates Grand Challenge. And Tesna once again just having a talking to with the ladies. And the ball's fed in again. And the scrum is really good by Vitz. And a penalty awarded for an early shove for the Soweto ladies. And loses the ball. Once again, there are the ladies from Soweto. Unfortunate from their end. It's another opportunity for the ladies from Vitz again to possibly stir up the last few minutes of this encounter. Now the feed comes in. Soweto has turned it over. They've opted to go towards the blind side. And a great hard tackle coming in. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end of this encounter. And the home base side ladies have finished off this encounters as the victors. And there you have it. The final score in this Castle Lager Pirates Rugby Grand Challenge. It is the University of Wits who walk away as the victors with 17 points. And the visitors on 10. Please stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen, for the main fixture. The feature match that will be coming up next, right here on the Castle Lager Pirates Grand Challenge. It will be the first team, the University of Wits, who will be playing against Alberton, the Elande, and on the round 8 fixture. Please stay tuned for that one. It will be coming up shortly in the next few minutes, and it will be coming and broadcasting live on 4 p.m. So please stay tuned. Go get yourself a cup of coffee or a Laka Castle Lager, and we'll be back shortly. all been waiting for. It is 15 degrees Celsius at the University of Witwatersrand, and they are the home base side who will lead us into this encounter at the Wits Rugby Stadium. This Castle Lager Pirates Rugby Challenge, introduced all the way back, and it could be traced through the Johannesburg Gold Rush in 1886 by Mr. Charles Glass, the founder of the Carson Brewery, as he started selling beer to the miners after noticing a gap in the market. And since it was 100% grown in South Africa and within the country, became the most popular among its consumers. And once to date, it has been brewed in 9 countries and available in over 14 countries nationwide. And obviously, with such a great history, this Castle Lager brand has now been part of this Castle Lager Pirates Grand Challenge for over a few months and over a few years now. And within this encounter, it is the University of Wits for this round 8 challenge. We'll be going against Alberton, who are known as the Elanda side and who are currently sitting at a very difficult position of the 8th spot, with Vitz on the 6th spot. And as we get ready, the man who will be leading the referee duties will be Vusim Sibi. And he gets us underway with the home base side playing with the traditional blue colors. And they'll be playing from the left-hand side of the screen to the right, with Alberton playing from the right-hand side of the screen to the left. And the first kick to touch by Alberton. And it's going to be quite an interesting day at the office for the likes of Tielo Paulsen, the captain, who will be taking over the scrum of duties. And he will be led with the likes of Sean Botha, the vice captain, who will be coming in from the 8-men duties for this encounter. And as you can see, Dustin Dupree will be in the fly half duty. And now the first line out goes into the comfortable hand of Mahlena. And a great structure play there, fed to Ruben van Rensburg. Turned over at the breakdown. Alberton setting up the spice here. And Paulsen looking for that ball. Oh, it's a quick line break here. Taken. Great hard running here by Porter. It is actually LaRue. My apologies. That was LaRue with that line break. Now looking for options. Feeding it to Gaza. And a great heavy tackle once again by Van Rensburg. Great structure play here by this Alberton side. Now feeding it to the left-hand side. Unfortunately, into the hands of Mark Fauvet, who loses the ball in contact with now Vitz, looking for a gap. It is Jason Botha, looks for the high ball, not synchronizing well, but into the comfortable hands of Liema Machoweni. And a great solo play here by Vitz. Now cutting back inside here, a great one by Klerwa. Restructuring here is Vitz. Great hard ball here to Kluter. Letting the ball do the work here. Oh, great evasion here. Now the ball comes into Captain Fantastic. Sechaba Mokwena feeds it now to Holmes. And it seems like the bus was moving forward. And unfortunately for this Vitz side, the ball was passed forward. But a great start here in this round 8 encounter of the Castle Lager Pirates Grand Challenge. And it does seem like the referee, Vusim Msibi, just checking on Lindo Zaza. And both these two sides will be hoping to produce a win possibly at the end of this campaign. With Vitz, we're currently sitting on 6th position. They've played a total of 6 fixtures. They managed to win 3 of those and lose 3. And last week they had a bye week. So they have had a great time to just relax and recover. And they'll be hoping to come back strong here. With the likes of Paulsen. We're coming in from round 7's encounter. Didn't actually go their way. as they played against the Pucker side. I lost that encounter 63 points to 7. And building up into this encounter, one thing that they definitely set on is possibly bringing a bitter taste to this Vitz side. I've had a mix, few encounters and performances. Looking at how they even won against the Raiders, they won that encounter 27-17. And they were really clinical defensively and also offensively in that encounter. And they also took a massive loss to Randfontein. Lost that encounter 39 points to 7. And when they played against the Pucker side, as mentioned earlier, they lost that encounter 63 to 7. And part of the big issue from a structures point of view is they've really been struggling with defense and tightening things up. But one key thing that they'll be hoping to showcase in this encounter is implementing their midweek strategies. We've seen them in the first 3 minutes of how they're playing their strategic phases here. And the men from Milanda will be hoping to fly their flag high, especially as they're playing away in this encounter. And they have the key players, Dupree. There are 2 Dupree in the side, so do not be confused. There is a flanker by Garnia Dupree, and also the fly half Justin Dupree. So I'm actually mentioning Garnia Dupree. We had his debut last week. He'll be hoping to showcase his skills again, as this will be his second encounter for the men from Alande. And now hoping to feed that ball in again is Paulson. Gets ready to feed it in is Paulson here. And a penalty awarded to the visitors. And this will really put smiles to their faces as they've been awarded a penalty. And this gives them another opportunity to be able to exit out. Now they're in a really good position here, are the men from Milande. It is Brennan Schultz who's getting to feed in that ball. They have the likes of LaRue and Porter who's setting it up. And a great take there in the air by Porter. Well, setting up structure here again is Paulson. A great strategic move coming in. Fed all the way back again to the other Jason Porter, who finds a gap. And also Chaba Mokwena just fumbles the ball. It's actually not like him, but the sun is shining bright here at the Wits University Stadium. And it does seem like the men from Wits just slowly adding unnecessary pressure to their side here as they lose this ball in contact. Now another opportunity for the likes of Paulson. And the battle off the front row continues here. Jason Kluder going up against the likes of Lindo Jaja. And it does seem like one of the front row players there from the Alberton side. It doesn't look like it's Brendan Schofer. Might have taken a knock to the neck there. It looks like it was a binding issue. But one key thing that we do know about Brendan Schofer is he'll definitely get back into the field of play. He's quite a dynamic player. It's actually Brandon Schultz, my apologies, a hooker. He has another opportunity here now to showcase his skill set in the battle of the hookers. He's going up against the likes of David Lottering. Now Paulson struggling to feed in that ball again. And the battle here continues. Paulson has another opportunity. I'm absolutely quite certain here that Mr. Msibi might blow it should there be another infringement. But Paulson opts to go to the blind hand side. Runs around in circle as Paulson finds Bota here. Great strategic play by the London side. Playing it and recycling it really well. Chauffeur now gaining the meters here are the men from Alberton, opting to go towards the blind side. Feeds it again to Bota, but unfortunately, this has been the biggest problem here by the likes of Christian Leroux. They have the ball in hand, they have the opposition eating at the palm of their hands. Unfortunately, once again, they have been found wanting. And it does seem like they have another opportunity, are the men from Wits, to be able to move forward and possibly exit out of the red zone. Within the Castle Lager Pirates Grand Challenge, one thing that you'll definitely get to see every single week being showcased is a level of support. And this is what Castle Lager does. It brings everyone together. And as we all know, there's one key thing that we all stand for within the Castle Lager family, that everything comes together with the castle as the Vitz men are trying to move forward here. Now setting up structure again, hoping to exit out. Now Captain Almighty takes it himself, is the skipper. Oh, great pass into the likes of the centers again. Now Bennett comes into a heavy traffic again here. Great ball movement here by Vitz, letting the ball do the work here as they're gaining the meters. Bennett opts to go to the left hand side. Oh, big ball carry again there by Shongwe, putting his foot down there and possibly setting up his side again. Now Mokoena dances around. Oh, the pass is into the comfortable hands of Ngube. Will he get it? Is Ngube? He goes. It all comes together with the castle. And the try is open. And the man is full of smile. He is the one and only Nkosi Ngube, who opens up his campaign in this round 8 fixture. And the men from Elande are currently now setting up the tempo. And guess what? In case you're wondering, go get yourself one of the relatives in terms of the refreshment from Castle Lager. Get yourself a milk stout, because boy oh boy, we are in for a treat. Get your drinks cups ready, because hey, the brandies might be coming in numbers here, as the boys from Elande might be cooking up a storm here. And the key question is, will the home base side, the University of Wits, be able to respond quickly as Van Zyl gets ready to possibly convert? The height is there, and it's over. And there you have it, the first 12 minutes into this encounter. It is the visitors who are currently in a comfortable lead of 7 points, and the home base side on 0. Now Vitz hoping to respond. The ball's lost in the air. Backwards is the call by the referee. Cooking up a storm again, Bennett setting it up to Mokoena. Oh, great ball distribution here by Vitz. Oh, smooth as butter was that pass there into the comfortable hand of Klerwa. Now recycling the ball again. Mokoena plays it to Liema Matoweni. Oh, great feed again to the right hand side to Holmes. dances to his own rhythm. They might have a penalty advantage there with that high tackle. Recycling. First phase. Seeking for options. Another phase coming in. Once again, it is Shongwe. Up in it. Smoothly letting the ball do the work to the left-hand side again. Strategically giving it to the likes of Kirwa.
Look up.
Now moving it again. Feeding it to Kluter. Now they are gaining the meters here. Are the men from Wits. Once again, Patterson. Oh, great line break here. Shongwe. Oh, Sibusiso. Sibusiso, translated to English, is a blessing. And he's now been a blessing to this Wits side. And he's the man who opens up his campaign here, is Sibusiso Shongwe. And a great finish. And a try awarded to the home base side men. And they'll be hoping now to soldier on and possibly maintain this lead at the moment as the fly half Desmond Pedersen gets ready to convert this ball. And it's over. And a quick and an easy conversion being executed there by Patterson with the really well structured Gilbert ball, who's currently our main rugby ball sponsor. One of the oldest rugby brands in the world, dating its lineage all the way back to the 1800s. And the man behind is actually the man, Mr. William Gilbert. The man was born in 1799 right through to 1877. Was a boot and shoemaker to the rugby shop. And the small shop was later acquired by the Grays family. And by 1823, the Gilbert brand was already supplying balls to the rugby schools when William Webb Ellis first actually picked up and ran with the ball. And now this Gilbert side has actually continuously brought in a great deal of sponsorship and support within the rugby history world. And to date, they're currently the ball sponsors for our fixtures. And as we get ready for another scrum, the battle still continues. And it will be great to see the likes of Lindo Gutle Musane possibly carrying the ball for the men from Vitz. And he'll be going up against the likes of Bota. And once again, the battle continues, and Vitz have won it. And it does seem like it will be a tough day at the office from the likes of Schultz and also Shongwe going up against one another. And another opportunity again to possibly add in a few more points to the scoreboard. Are the men from Wits. Now moving in strategically again, setting up this blue army. They are gaining the meters. And the opportunity is still there from Vitz. Now recycling it again is Bennett. Strategically playing it to the left-hand side. They still have the ball in hand here. Are the men from Vitz. Here's a line break here. And a great feed to the right-hand side. It's really coming well here for the men from Vitz. They are setting up the phases here. Once again, feeding it short to Ferreira. Had a slow start in this encounter. We saw him previously, even when they were playing against Wanderers, quite an evasive player. Who likes to cause a bit more chaos and penetrate the defensive lines. And hoping to move forward again. Are the men from Vitz, as they are in a really good range here. as they have this line-out opportunity again. Now the feed comes in again. Vitz restructuring, playing it short again to Kira. Setting up another forward move here. They have a three-man overlap on the left-hand side, shouting their lungs out at the likes of Mokoena. Oh, great strategic ball. Mokoena evades one, evades two. Still moving uphill here is Mokoena. Oh, taking it in. It's actually Liema. Now Vitz just slowing the tempo of the game down here. Trying to get over the game line. And Kluter just digging in for that ball. Like how the Miners will dig in for the ball. And as we wait for the call from the referee, it actually does seem like he has been given that try. Is Jason Kluter. Just reminded me of the Johannesburg Miners back in the days when they were actually digging for gold. And he actually dug in for that ball, and he was finally awarded a try there as Jason Kluter. This adds in another 5-pointer to his side. And such great work here being implemented by this Vitz side. As we move towards the 20-minute mark, it is the home base side who have responded really well. From an attacks point of view, they started off this campaign really slow and shallow, but they finally found the rhythm. And Patterson adds in 2 points to add onto the scoreboard here, as the home base side are currently in a comfortable lead of 14 points, with Elanda Alberton on 7. Restart by Alberton. An easy take again. Now Vitz turn over the ball. A great strategic movement coming in again now. Looking at Blind, but opting to go to the left hand side. A great long ball now for Vitz, setting up the power horses as they're moving uphill towards the 50-meter mark here. Patterson strategically playing it short again. This is great ball movement here. All right, Desmond Patterson is having the time of his life, feeding it to Klerwa. The ball still taken back to Van Rensburg here. Has another opportunity. Looks at evading, but what a pass there to Musane again. The ball distribution at this moment from this Vitz side is purely world class. It's like playing FIFA. You go from amateur level right through to world class. The level of passing here from this Vitz side is really impeccable at the moment. I'm looking for that high ball, sending Holmes up. And lost there by Porter. And knock-on comes in there for this Alberton Elanda side. It's really been a slow start for them. They started off the campaign really well. They've actually opened up this campaign with the first try and even converted it. But they've really been struggling now to handle the pressure. It does seem like a man who needs some medical attention once again is the likes of Brandon Schultz. I think it's probably from that knock earlier on the left side of his neck. And he'll definitely be needing some medical attention. And this Elanda side established in 1912 and based in Lansfontein Drive in Alberton, and known as the Elande. And the key players like Dupria, as mentioned earlier, who had a great game last week. Unfortunately, even the side lost the likes of Kudi Makaliwa. Was hanged up his boots from the side. And they'll be hoping now to add in a bit more pressure for this Vitz side and possibly turn over this ball. As the likes of Drew Bennett are hoping to possibly take this ball up towards the try line here. Bennett gets it out, plays it short here. Great strategic move here. A play on is a call from the referee. Oh, great ball here. Back to Patterson again. Oh, great hard running by Kliwa. Evades one, evades two. Kliwa. Oh, he's still moving here. There's Kliwa. Oh, Patterson again. Plays it to Kluter. He's dancing around here. Almost as if he was at a rehearsal dinner. As Kluter has all the time in the world here to dance around this defensive side from this Alberton side. Just 5 meters short here. All the men from Wits. And great work at the breakdown by the likes of JJ Kruger. Are able to add in a bit more pressure to the attackers from Wits. And finally, they've turned that ball over. This will give them a moment to breathe here. They've been under immense pressure over the last 15 minutes. The men from Alberton. And the likes of Jaco Botha, the backline coach, and Hendrik Paulsen, the forward coach, will be hoping to possibly add in a few words here at the halftime break and try and encourage the players to possibly do something special, as they still have a great opportunity to get back into this encounter. Feed comes in into the safety hands of Lottering. Oh, evades one is Lottering. Now plays short again. Oh, great ball here. Fed to Van Rensburg. This is great passing here. Patterson feeds it to the right hand side again. There's Liema Matloweni. It seems like the call there by the referee Msiwi is a penalty, as the men from Alberton have lost the ball forward. This is another breather here for Jason Botha. They need to get their structure right here. Oh, the men from Alberton. And the men like Paulsen definitely needs to set up their forward pack in a different manner, as the men from Wits are consistently working on setting up their structures here. As Lottering hopes to close in the ball from Schultz. The ball's brilliantly stolen here by Wits again. Kluter. Another sweet ball here into the hands of Musane. Oh, great dummy there by Kero. And that finish ball there, not synchronizing well. It seemed as if it might have gone into a porthole there for a minute. Was the likes of Kero. A great move there by Wits again. And Alberton just struggling to handle the pressure here. They'll definitely be counting on Castle to bring on all the action, the vibe, and the care for the community. As even now, Castle Lager is proudly sponsoring the likes of the Bafana team at the moment, and even the team sponsor for the Castle Lager Proteas, and even the associate sponsor for the Springboks. There's even the official beer supplier to the HSBC Sevens World Series. And at this very moment, they are the main sponsors at the Castle Lager Pirates Grand Challenge. And also another tournament that's actually happening all the way back in KwaZulu-Natal is actually the Moore and Murray Cup, which takes place on a weekly basis as well. So Castle Lager is not only about producing and brewing beer. One key thing that they definitely do is give back to the community. And also in terms of giving back to the community, the one key thing that they also do is partner with clubs. And as you can see today, the rugby that's being showcased here, this afternoon is really worth the watch. You know, Alberton have turned this ball over again, and it's fumbled, and it does seem like they're really struggling. The men from Alberton, they have had a major issue defensively, and this is starting to show here, but it's still early days within the first half. They still have another second half coming up, but the likes of JJ Kruger and LaRue definitely need to communicate from a lock's point of view, and the likes of Zada, Chauffeur and Schultz should also just park the bus there and possibly get the binding correct from a scrum's point of view, because that's one of the key elements here that they might need in order to convert that ball from a scrum's point of view, but also breakdowns. They're over-committing the men into their breakdowns, and this might just cost them the fixture later on, because the likes of Wits, they have the likes of Shongwe, as all we've seen earlier on. He had a great line break, producing his first try in this campaign, and they're really hungry. They're full of speed, and they're full of confidence here, are the men from Vitz. Even the likes of Joshua Ferreira coming in as a lock as well. And even the likes of Mankeys. We haven't seen much of Mankeys, unlike the previous fixtures. But the likes of Nusane will be definitely one of those key players that you'll be looking out for. But this is what you can expect and get every single week at the Castle Lager Pirates Rugby Challenge. Pure class rugby analyst that comes in, but most importantly, the fixtures and the results. You can stay updated on our Instagram channel. All you need to do, just kindly follow us on Instagram on the Castle Lager Pirates Rugby Challenge, and also on Facebook it's the Pirates Rugby Challenge, and also kindly go on www.castlelager Pirates Rugby Challenge, and you get to see all the updates, the weekly fixtures, and all the upcoming interviews and the exciting events that we basically host every single week. Another opportunity for Alberton, as Paulson were hoping again to exit that ball. It has been a major battle here, and one key thing that the likes of Zada and Kluter need to look at here is possibly binding correctly, because this battle of the front row is going to be a tough day at the office for this Alberton side should they not work on this front row issue here. The likes of Zada and Chauffeur are binding correctly, but Schultz is consistently being brought up, and hence that's why the front row scrum is being collapsed consistently. And this is a great opportunity for this Vitz side. We have another opportunity to possibly turn this ball over. Now Paulson plays it short again to the likes of Dupria. Into the comfortable hands now of Holmes. Feeds it to Mokwena. Gooses once. Feeds it back to Ngusane. Great evasion by Ngusane. Gaining the meters here is Vitz now. Bennett plays it short. Oh, great passing move. And Patterson here to Kluter. The movement is really sublime here as Khairwa loses the ball in contact. Unfortunately, all the hard work gone a begging for this Vitz side. And the knock-on comes in on the left-hand side of the touch. But one key thing that we have to commend is the structure from the men who are being led by the head coach, Mr. Hugo van Aas. We saw them earlier as they build up towards this encounter. They've really been working hard on their forwards. We saw them struggle when they were playing against Wanderers, but they're still able to come back stronger, and everything is really coming together for them now as they're hoping to possibly turn this ball over again. Now Paulson feeds it in well. The scrum is stable. Better scrum here from Alberton. The ball's lost backwards, picked up by Vitz. Great work at the breakdown here. Now Vitz have turned it over. And a great ball carrying by Menkies here. A penalty awarded to Alberton. And it does seem like all the hard work, once again, from a Vitz point of view, has gone a bigging. As Jason Botta is now hoping to get the ball to touch. And it does so brilliantly. And it actually does seem like the men from Wits will be making a sub. It does look like they're bringing in the likes of Warwick Olkamp. And it might just be interesting to note who might just be coming out for. And it does seem like the man that they're actually taking out is Desmond Patterson. And it does seem like it's more of a tactical decision as Patterson's being taken off here. Now Alberton finding the groove here, just like how Stella found her groove and finally moving uphill. Paulson looking for options here. Opts to go to the left hand side. Now Borcha looks for a gap into the hands of Mukwena. And a penalty advantage will be brought all the way back there by the referee, Mr. Msibi. A man of great experience there is Vusi Msibi. We saw him in the limelight all the way in KwaZulu-Natal. A former Maritzburg College educator by day and a referee by night. He's relocated his entire family to the city of Gold and is currently teaching in one of the schools in Bedford View. Is the man, Mr. Vusi Msibi. And one thing that we're absolutely certain of is the level of quality of refereeing you get from him is pure class. I've seen him in the big leagues as well. In some of the Currie Cup fixtures, he's a man who's been given the referee duties, but he's not alone in this encounter. He has the likes of Tamika Tesna and Nathan Tesna. And they'll be the assistant referee for 1 and 2. And that one, unfortunately, not going the way of Vitz, as the men from Alberton converts that ball as Ace J. Van Zyl adds another 2 points onto the scoreboard. 3 points, my apologies. There is S.J. Van Zyl. Now the deficit has been closed down to just 4 points. And a fumble is executed there. Vitz. Now Alberton getting a structure again now. It seems like the ball has been turned over. Oh, great work there at the breakdown by Kluter. This is a really great style of play here by Vitz. They do have the men who are consistently being found at the right place at the right time, like the likes of Jason Kluter. Not only is he a great ball carrier, but at the breakdown, he's consistently down there and making sure that he puts his body in the line and converts that ball, just like the likes of Joshua Ferreira, the key catalyst of converting that ball now. As the likes of Lottering gets ready to feed in that ball again. The feed is in. And moving forward again are the men from Vitz. And just a meter short here, as Bennett is hoping to dig in for that ball. And the referee will bring that one back. We couldn't have a clear visual of the ball. As the captain, Sechaba Mukwena, just goes to the referee just to have a few words being passed on to him. And as you can see, the referees are Justin Starr as one of the key sponsors, Best Med, the trusted medical aid that speaks to who you are and what you want. A medical aid that believes in providing medical aid care for yourself and your family within affordable rates. with hospital plans starting from 1,873 Rand and even full-on plans from 1,432. They are the referee sponsors, as you can see, with the full kits. And it's such a trusted medical aid that you can possibly consider for yourself and your family. And as Gilbert is the main ball sponsor. And as mentioned earlier, one of the oldest rugby brand in the world. And they'll be hoping, all the men from Wits, to possibly get the Gilbert ball over the try line in the last few minutes of this encounter. Bennett feeds it in. Musane takes it just a meter short as Musane. We're trying to restructure and set up again. It's a penalty. As too many hands were in the ruck there by Alberton. The likes of Kruger again just found wanting. And it's another opportunity here for this young Vitz side to showcase their skill set. They are setting up structure again. Now Bennett plays it to the left-hand side. Data opts to go to the right-hand side. Mokoena was hoping to do a really smart move there with the little back pass, but into no man's land, as the likes of Dustin Holmes was hoping to open up his campaign. And that will be a moment to breathe for the men from Alberton. Now, great line by Alberton. It does seem like the men from Vitz are hoping to hold him up here. Finally brought down to the ground. Played short. Great evasion again by Alberton. They're on in the red zone at the moment, hoping to exit out is Dupree. Into the comfortable hands of Holmes now. Holmes has an opportunity, cuts in. Holmes comes into a heavy traffic, but he's still moving there. What a great evasion there by Holmes. Found Christian Leroux wanting. Now Ocamp plays it to Lottering. Moving forward here are the men from Vitz, strategically playing the ball to Clearer on the right hand side. Mokoena gets it over. And a great finish there by the skipper, Sechaba Mokoena. Has been hoping to open up his campaign for his side here and finally awarded. It all started with the one and only Holmes, just receiving the ball really well. As Dustin Holmes found a gap as he took the ball into the center of the pitch and found the likes of Patterson, who actually spread out the ball towards the left-hand side and feeding it to the likes of Orkamp again. And then the ball finally finding the comfortable hands of Sechaba Mokoena. Will finish off that one so easily and comfortably to open up his campaign. As now Vitz will be hoping to add the much-needed 2 points onto the scoreboard. The height is there. And unfortunately, it seems like he might have missed that one. But nonetheless, the men from Vitz will be happy as they're still in a comfortable lead here as we move towards the 43rd minute of the first half. And the key question is, as you're watching from home, it's only a 9-point difference between the two sides here. The key question is, do you think the men from Alberton will be able to get back into this encounter? We have seen them over the last few fixtures. They have a resilient spirit, and one thing that we can expect is drama, drama, and drama. As the feed comes in again, and a great take by Sean Borter. Paulson, Borter again. The structure is coming together now. Turned over by Kluter. Oh, great little cheeky pass there. It seems like Dada was the man Was hoping to convert it. Still recovered by Vitz. Turned over. Paulson looks for a gap and finds the touch there. Is Paulson on a great kick by Paulson. Now Vitz feeding it really well. Once again, Martina. Oh, big boy carry coming in once again now by Shongwe. Okamp seeks to exit, finds the touch. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end of the first half here at the round 8 fixture between the Ilande Alberton Rugby Club, who are currently on 10 points, with the University of Wits, who are in a comfortable 19-point lead here as we move towards the halftime segment of this encounter. Please stay tuned for the upcoming second half that will be coming back shortly. the moment we've all been waiting for. It is the second half of this encounter. It is currently 17 degrees Celsius as we move into the second half of this encounter. We are still at the immaculate pitch at the University of Wits Rugby Stadium as the visitors who are currently on a back foot here, they have a 9-point difference as the likes of Botha will be hoping to possibly open up his campaign is Jason Botha, and the men who are currently hoping that they find the rhythm are still fighting against the home base side. The University of Wits are still currently in a comfortable lead of 19 points as we get underway for the second half. The height is good into the safety nets of the likes of Ferreira from Vitz. Restructuring the ball now. Playing it short. Now Bennett playing it back to Orkamp, who has come in as a replacement in the first half. There is Orkamp. We've seen him in the last few fixtures. One key thing about Orkamp that you can expect, he loves those high kick balls, looking for those gaps within the defensive line. He came in as a replacement there for the likes of Desmond Patterson, who was wearing the number 10 jersey earlier on in the fly half duties. He just seemingly had an injury in the first quarter, but he has been replaced with a more experienced and dynamic player, Warwick Orkamp as well. Now Alberton feeding it into the new replacement there. Now great strategic play here. Fed back to Botha. Comes into a dual tackler. Coming in. Yeah, hoping to have turned that ball over, but it seems like the referee has called in for a knock-on. This now gives this Vitz side another opportunity to possibly utilize this ball. Now Vitz hoping to possibly penetrate the defensive line in the middle as Bennett gets ready to feed in a better scrum here from both these two sides. Very stable. Vitz still has an opportunity. Musane protecting it. Takes it to Orkamp. Feeds it back. Skosana into the lovely hands there of Liam Amatlaweni. Skosana again. Cuts back. Takes one. I was hoping to synchronize that ball, but lost in the battle there. And great work by LaRue. Reminds me of a great bubble and a bubbly there by LaRue. In case you're not a wine and champagne fan, you must definitely try one of those. Those JC LaRues are really nice, especially on a cold Saturday afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. And LaRue is definitely kicking up something here. As Christian LaRue. And now we're getting ready to feed in that ball. It does seem like the Alberton side have brought in the likes of Freddie Bezenhout, who's wearing the number 17 jersey. And now Alberton plays it short again. First structure. Oh, Dladla found wanting there. For a minute I thought load shedding came early for him, but he had that underway. Oh, great evasion coming in once again by Van Zyl. Was cooking up a feast here. Possibly was hoping to utilize some Robertson spies, but it's a turnover ball for Vitz. And it does seem like one of the Vitz players might be needing some medical attention here. Looked like a really major hit to the head. As even the birds are flocking up at this Wits Rugby Stadium. They're even setting up a pyramid shape here. This is not something you generally would see. And one thing you can definitely get at the Castle Lager Pirates Grand Challenge is that everything comes together with the castle. Even the birds and the heavens are agreeing as it's 19 degrees Celsius here at the Wits Rugby Stadium. And what we have seen is one thing that has been consistent. You can definitely count on Castle to always bring you the action, the vibe, and the care for the community, as even the heavens are applauding and even agreeing to such statements. But one key thing that has really been great to see in this round 8 fixture is the men from Wits have really been working hard, and even seeing the likes of the mascot, the kudu, earlier on, they'll really be hoping to set up more moves here as they're warming up, a few replacement and possibly bring in a few fresh legs. They have the likes of Joshua Abe, who's currently getting warmed up, who possibly might come in as a replacement there for the front row and getting back into the style of play. It's great to see the likes of Kluter back on his feet. Now lottering, hoping to possibly secure a 17 million Lotto jackpot with his side here, and possibly share a few beers after as he gets ready to feed this ball in. A high ball into the comfortable hands of Leroux again. I've been talking about Leroux. He's been stealing those balls consistently, and it seems like his turnover again here by Vitz. Great work at the breakdown. Now looking to spread it really well here. Mokoena feeds it again to Klero. Turned over there once again by Van Zyl. It seems like the sneaky stealers here from the Alberton side is SJ's Van Zyl and Christian Leroux. And unfortunately, all their hard work gone a begging as their home base side are finally awarded another opportunity. A university that dates all the way back to 2022, 102 years ago. It's currently being led by the Chancellor, Judy Dlamini. And they've even produced the likes of Nandipa Makudumana, the celebrity doctor. And they'll be hoping to get a full-on prescription here, are the men from Wits, as they've diagnosed the issue. It seems like the medicine is really working for them. They've really struggled over the last few fixtures, and they'll be hoping to possibly move up another space on the log, as they're currently sitting 6th on the log. And they're also in preparations for the USAs. Is this Wits side, but the men from Alberton seemingly will be hoping as well to work hard at possibly adding in another try here. They can still definitely come back into this encounter, are the men from Alberton, should they secure 2 more tries. And another battle of the front row, stabilized again by Vitz. Musane holding on to the ball, and a great work here. Turnover, and awarded the penalty. And this is such a glorious moment for the men from Alberton. It seems like Kluter sharing a few words there with the Alberton men. And the work being put in there by Lindo Dlada, Brandon Schalter, and Brendan Schalfer has finally been awarded a penalty. And they're hoping to exit, not synchronize well, into the safety hands of Holmes. Mokoena sends it high and long. A comfortable take here by Alberton. Now Borta playing it to the right hand side, cutting in the middle. It's JJ Kruger. Lost forward again by JJ Kruger. This is so unfortunate. You can see the level of frustration from Alberton. But now this is a second infringement here by Jason Kluter, just so that you're aware. And it does seem like the referee, Vusim Sibi, has actually noted that point. And if Jason Kluter is actually not controlling his emotions there, he might just find himself in a major issue. And it does seem like both these two sides are bringing in a few fresh legs. It seems like Benny Botes is coming in from the Alberton side. It seems like Vitz have also brought in a few replacements as well. They've brought in the number 22 as well, Masondo. It seems like the fresh legs is what both these two sides need. And the man who's coming off is Keith Kirwa. Now hoping to make use of the fresh legs are the men from Vitz here. Once again, the scrum is not stable. And this is a big issue. We have been talking about the battle of the front row. The men from Alberton have a total of 342 kg just within the front row. And going up against the men from Wits, we're currently on 296. It's not an even battle, but it seems like the men from Wits have really been winning this battle here. It seems like Lottering once again hoping to put his foot down. And Bennett just taking the time of the world and feeding that ball, is possibly hoping to get another penalty for his side. Better set. Taken up again is Lottering, but nonetheless Bennett takes it. Ockham takes it himself. What a dummy, Ockham. Mokoena sends it long. Oh boy, what a pass comes to Holmes. Oh, and it's sent in. Will the referee award it? And yes, he does. And what a great finish there by Dustin Holmes. And it silenced the visitors again. And it does seem like there's a bit of ill discipline here happening. And it is once again Jason Kluter. I'll absolutely be sure that Vusim Sibi might go to his pocket. This is not acceptable from Jason Kluter. The level of ill discipline by him has not been the greatest. As you can see, the referee, Mr. Msibi, just having a few words there with Sechaba Mokoena, the captain of this Wits side. But nonetheless, they'll still be happy. They managed to get that try there by the likes of Dustin Holmes. Has been hoping to finish off that ball again. And it even does seem like the referee might have a talking to with the assistant referee, Tamika Tesna. Now the referee, who's also really well versed and experienced. And as we're patiently waiting for the referees to possibly give us a verdict, do you think we might see a possible card here or another talking to? And it was expected. One thing that you can definitely be certain of is the referee, Vusim Sibi, will not tolerate ill discipline. And it was Christian Leroux. The man has been sent to the sin bin with the likes of Jason Kluter. He's been wanting it for the last 10 minutes as Jason Kluter. And it's been served for him on a silver platter. But nonetheless, the men from Vitz will still be happy as they manage to steal another try. As Ockham gets ready to possibly convert this ball and add another 2 points onto the scoreboard for his side.
I'll check you in the field, 10 minutes. Coming.
The height is there. Unfortunately, was not able to convert that ball. But nonetheless, they'll still be happy to add in another 5 points onto the scoreboard. And what a great finish coming in by Dustin Holmes, who has been hoping to open up his campaign. Now the men from Alberton hoping to respond quickly. Sends it high into the comfortable hands once again of Van Rensburg. A great strategic play now. Mokoena sends it long. A great synchronized play. Cuts back inside. It's Kherwa gaining the meters. Bennett plays it short to the right hand side to Menkes. Vitz letting the ball do the work. Ockham again. Ockham dummies. Oh boy, it's all coming together for Ockham. Oh boy. What a try there by the replacement Warwick Ockham. who silences the visitors again. And once again, I'm sitting at the edge of my seat and possibly hoping to do a backflip. But once again, my body weight cannot allow me to do so. I think I might have to hit the gym afterwards. But Orkamp has definitely set up the heat in this encounter. A man who was part of this Vitz side, even within a varsity cup format, has added another 7 points onto the scoreboard. And it does seem like the men from Alberton have been sent on a deep sleep. And the key question is, will they be able to possibly drink some water and get that medicine out of their system? As the likes of Jason Botha are now hoping to showcase his talent. It's been such a great joy to watch there as Jason Botha, really great defensively, looking for those gaps, but just unfortunately finding the campaign really difficult today. As the men from Wits now setting it up again. Great passing movement once again to Klerwa. Looking for options, plays it to the right hand side. It's a loose ball for Dladla. Gives it back with the little pass there to the winger, Khotombele. Paulson up to go to Botha again. Great passing movement for Botha, setting up structure. The referee will bring that one back for that early infringement. Another opportunity for the men from Alberton. As the men from Vitz are making a replacement, they are bringing Mikaya Songnishe, who's hoping to showcase his skill set. And the man who's being sent out to have a moment to breathe is Ruben van Rensburg, who's had such a great day at the office. Is van Rensburg is definitely a man who might deserve a mixed stout after this encounter. As Paulson takes it himself now, as Paulson looks for a little grabber to Kliwa. Safety ball there to Kliwa. Oh, what a great pass to Orkamp, who loses the ball in contact, still recovers it. And finally brought down there by Paulson. It does seem like the likes of Paulson have finally found the rhythm here. This is setting up another scrum. And this is in a really good range. They are 5 meters from the try line here. And they'll be hoping that the future might be bright for them and possibly add in another few points as they're near the future life sign. I'm sure you're wondering where the 8-man might be. Both sides were given a yellow card. And so one player apiece was sent to the sin bin. Still even Stevens with just 14 men on the field. Paulson now gets the ball, feeds it to the left hand side. Great hard running coming in again. Setting up structure is Paulson. And a great little dummy there taken through. It does seem like the referee brings it back. They all thought it must have been a try there. But Dupree, the man who's had his debut last week, causing more frustration again, opting for the blind. Great short ball to Botha, a meter short. Great defensive acumen here from Wits. Paulson restructuring, feeds it to Dupree again. Great patient build-up. Paulson takes it himself this time around. And Wits really well, calm and collected, and setting up this defensive line really well here. Looking for various options again. The duo takes it up from a forward point of view. Paulson pushing up the forwards again. Another meter short. Seems like the forwards are opting to take it themselves here, opting to utilize the blind. They might just be held up here. And yes, that is a call by the referee. But better phases being played by this Alberton side. Quick take into the comfortable hands of Benny Potes. And finally, it seems like the ball has been turned over. Orcamp plays it short. Lottering. Oh, great hard ball here. Oh, structure is being Mokoena. Feeds it now to the right-hand side. Great ball movement. And fumbled on the right-hand side there by Kiro. Still recovered. Oh, big boy carry here. Coming in. Oh, great little feed. Oh, great structure. Coming in again. Here's the line break. Gooses on the left-hand side. Oh, great hard running by Liam Motloweni. But they still have two-man overlap. Decides to take it himself there. It's Matlena. Changes direction. Mokoena. Oh, smooth as an operator there. With that little cheeky little step. Is Mokoena. And boy, oh boy, the blood pressure is definitely on an abnormal rate here, as hearts are reaching the maximum level from both ends. Quick take. Now fade in again. Liam Amatloweni. Still have a penalty advantage. Taking it is Matlena. Bennett. Oh, great structure. Yeah! Gets it over. Mankeys opens up his campaign, and it smiles galore. Is Mankeys. Reminds me of those Smarties little packs. As you have a bite on them, they definitely give you the smile that Mankeys has. He's really been hoping to get that one over, as Orcamp actually misses the ball to convert in front of the balls. But nonetheless, another 5-pointer added onto the scoreboard, as the home base side are slowly moving away towards the promised land and are possibly hoping to reach the 50-point mark here for the side. And more frustration here for the visitors. We're still receiving a great deal of heat. And they're now hoping to possibly add in a bit more pressure. And the restart is good. Fumbled. And what a great kick there by Jason Porter. He sends up his side a notch higher and moving them forward here. And they're now hoping to possibly convert this ball. And it does seem like Ngosi Nati Nwe is moved over to the scrum half duties. And the ball's fed in to the scrum. Gets his Nube, lost forward. And great work there by Bennett to add in a bit more pressure towards the men from Alberton. And it does seem like they are bringing in more reinforcement here. They bring in Stian Pelzer, other men from Alberton Rugby Club, who are inspired by excellence. With a great deal of history. The club that has produced a few rugby icons like Mani Reyneke, a man who has experience that stretches over 55 years, and this is a milestone that he has actually received. And now it's a loose ball here, converted. Orcamp plays it short again to Liam Amatloweni, turned over by the men from Alberton. And they have another opportunity to possibly utilize this opportunity as they opt to go for poles, which was a rather great decision being executed by the side. As SJ Van Zyl is the man who's hoping to possibly add in another 3 points onto the scoreboard for his side. The height is there. Gets it over. A great opportunity for them to possibly add in a few more smiles onto their side. I'm absolutely certain that some of the Golden Oldies committee will be happy, like the likes of Franson Vlam Paulsen, and even Eva Sarge Kiers, and the vice chairman Shane Big Daddy Thompson will be happy as the men from Alberton were able to convert that ball. Now Wits hoping to recycle the ball into the comfortable hands of Khirwa. Restructuring that ball again are the men from Vitz. Spreading it. Mokrena. Mashawani cuts back infield. Still retains the ball there. Is Liama Mashawani. It's actually the first black head boy in 2020 in grey in Gqeberha. And history was made on his behalf within the grey school history, and is now hoping that his side will be able to make more history here at this Wits University Stadium. Now Okam plays it short. The ball's just moving well, and it's anyone's ball. It's a loose ball, turned over again. Goes for a little grabber. It's Van Zyl. Gets it, it's Van Zyl. Oh, cheeky little ball there for Van Zyl. Still gets the ball. And turnover ball. The players coming in from the side. It does seem like once again a lot of ill discipline happening here from both these two sides. There's a bit of frustration going through from the likes of Van Zyl. Now a quick take here by Bennett. Up to go to the right hand side. Now Freddie takes it himself. A big boy carry there by Freddie Bezenhout. Still another penalty for high tackle. Bennett takes it himself. Dances around. Bennett loses it. And the tackle was a bit too eager. There's Bennett. Now turned over. Dupree. Into no man's land, but still recovered there by Kruger. Goes for a little grabber kick there. Oh, fantastic kick to try and exit out. A play on still by the referee, taken in by Masondo. It seems like the call from the referee is the ball's taken out. What a great kick there, nonetheless, by JJ Kruger. You would hardly see those type of kicks, especially from a lock's point of view. I'm absolutely certain he used to play football back in his days, or probably in his dreams. Nonetheless, he was able to synchronize that ball into touch brilliantly. Now Jason Kluter is back into the field of play. Man was sent into the sin bin. And passage of play has been stopped here. It seems like two sides are receiving medical attention. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, at the Castle Lager Pirates Grand Rugby Challenge 2024, it is still the home base side who are currently in the lead. As this Castle Lager Rugby Challenge is still in full force here. With Castle Lager, the lineage dating all the way back in 1886 with the Johannesburg Gold Rush, and by Charles Glass, the founder of the Castle Brewery, as he started selling beer to the miners after noticing a gap in the market. And since then, it has caused 100% turnover since it's a local brand. And by 1889, it was actually featured in Johannesburg early newspapers called The Diggers. We're not talking about the Diggers Rugby Club here, but we're talking about the newspaper. And it was actually declared a phenomenal success. And by 1895, its success with the SAB was founded with its head office with the Castle Lager Brewery. And now Wits hoping to possibly get a full case of Castle Lager at the end here. The likes of Ferreira moving uphill again. Orkamp send it. Mokoena. And into no man's land there, but the new replacement. They call him Timmy Oliwuye. He's the new man who's come in for this Vitz side. And he'll be hoping to put his foot down here. It does seem like this Vitz side have made a few replacements. They've even brought in the likes of Hayden Munnery, who's wearing the number 19 jersey. We'll be hoping to add in a few more fresh legs to this forward pack. Just less than 15 minutes left in the second half. Ngube has moved over to the scrum half duties. It does seem like Benny Botes have taken over the fly half duties here for this Alberton side. And now hoping to possibly get out of the red zone. It does seem like the home base side Vitz have sealed the victory here already in a very comfortable lead. But anything can still happen, especially in the last few minutes. We've seen this over the last few rounds, especially with the Wanderers Rugby Club. Whenever we thought they were down, they consistently would surprise us, and they'll lose those encounters with just a narrow 2-point difference. Now another opportunity being given to the men from Alberton. And the ball into touch was an easy one from Botha. And one key thing to always be on the lookout for, especially in the Castle Lager Pirates Rugby Challenge, is a player of the week. And in week 6, we saw the likes of Shin Otto, who was given the player of the week. 6 accolades there. And now the men from Alberton hoping to possibly also get one of their players onto the selecting panel. But Vitz once again adding in a bit more beastie men. And it seems like it's been turnover here as Orkamp digs in for the ball. Obstacle towards the blind side. Now Musane feeds it to the new man. And oh, what a great ball here. And still going again. And taken down was Ngube. Great work there by Timmy Oliwuye. And great ball distribution here. Fed back to the new man in from Alberton, Apane. And ball retention here by Alberton is really great to see, as they're possibly setting up Dupree again to exit that ball. And that will be a great kick into touch here to try and alleviate some pressure for the men from Alberton. Now, short arm penalty awarded to the men from Alberton. Botha takes it quickly. Great ball to Van Zyl, loses it in contact. Vitz have turned it over. Great straight running by Menkes. Orkamp looking for the ball. Oh, great passing movement. Musani takes it inside. Oh, big boy carry. Stage 10 low shedding. Lights off. And Ngube once again finding himself in an uncomfortable position. And this is what you can expect on a weekly basis from Lindo Ngusane. It's probably the pop in the face that is being fed all the way in the Eastern Cape. And is doing it really well here is Ngusane. Now Vitz still has another opportunity to cause in a bit more chaos here. The line out is good. The men from Alberton are hoping to sink it down, but the movement is still going. Oh, great structure here, just a meter short, and they get it over. Well worked try here by the men from Wits. It is Ruan Velman who gets it over. And the structure from Wits, such a joy to watch. They're executing it really well. Oh, the men from Wits finally given another opportunity to showcase their skill sets and talents here. And it seems like they've put this one to bed, as Orcam was hoping to convert that one, but unfortunately not synchronizing well. But nonetheless, they'll still have another 5 points added onto the scoreboard. The home base side, the men from Wits. Alberton restarts. Balls high. Vitz restructuring again. Loses it. And Alberton still has the ball in hand here, with the penalty being awarded. Ngube takes it himself. Was hoping to dance a little bit of salsa, but unfortunately just lost his footing. And the ball has been handed over now to Vitz. And they'll be happy with that decision by the referee, as they're still hoping to possibly finish strong with the new fresh legs that have come in from their end. Are hoping to utilize the men from the back line. It does seem like Orcamp has actually moved into a scrum half position, and the likes of Sichaba Mokwena has taken over the fly half duties. They'll be hoping to go to the blind hand side. Orcam feeds it now, gets the ball. Oh, great pass to the right hand side, still have it. Oh, what a turnover ball there from a Steel's point of view. It seems like the likes of Sichaba Mokwena already taken out into touch. But the level of structure from this Wits camp has been great. But a turnover ball there from the line out. Now Alberton restructuring. Botes plays it short to Dupria. Moving towards the center. Botes finds a gap. Now chasing it up is Masondo. Gets it. Steps outside. Oh, takes two. And a little clever little goose there as Orcam finds a gap. And nearly found the touch, but a great work there by Vernon Latigan. And the kick synchronized well. Not able to handle it is Ngusane. As you can see, it's not going to add in a great deal of pressure for his side there. Is Ngusane still able to maintain the lead here? They are still in a comfortable lead of 41 points to 13. As the men from Alberton still hoping to restructure. Ngube. Borta plays it to Dupria. Struggling to find the catalyst to distribute the ball. Fanzil gets it now. Cuts back infield. Oh, great tackle there by Orcamp. Picked up by Ngube again. Gaining the meters here are the men from Alberton. What a line break though coming in. A penalty being given to the men from Alberton. As they have another opportunity to possibly try and penetrate the defensive line from Vitz here. The last few minutes of this encounter, as the men from Alberton hoping to finish strong. High ball, synchronized well, picked up in the center, hoping to execute a more. The likes of Musane from a Vitz point of view, holding it up. Great work there by the likes of Musane. Were able to assist their side to turn over that ball. And it really does seem like the home base side have put it all together. And this is what you'll get every single week at the Castle Lager Pirates Rugby Challenge. As the men were playing their lungs and hearts out and sacrificing their bodies with a few aches and bruises on a weekly basis. It's all about bringing the communities together through the love of rugby. And the Castle Lager sponsors the Castle Lager Pirates Rugby Grand Challenge, the Castle Lager Carlton Cup in Pretoria, and also the Moore and Murray Cup in KwaZulu-Natal, where you'll find the likes of the Westville Boys Rugby Club, the University of KwaZulu-Natal in Pietermaritzburg, and the University of KwaZulu-Natal in Durban, just to name a few. And a few of those clubs also participate in the SA Cup. And those few competitions that are happening within the country are being sponsored by Castle Lager. And this is what we are talking about when we speak about a brand that cares for the community and a brand that desires to bring the action, the vibe, and consistently bringing everything together. Now Vitz hoping to turn that ball over. And they've finally been awarded another penalty here. This is another great opportunity for them to possibly exit out of the red zone as Mokoena looks at finding a gap. And synchronize as well into the touchline. And the men are being led by the head coach, Hugo van Aas, will be happy with their performance. As the two try scorers, Musane and Ruan Velman, communicating. Great line again by Matlena. Backline move being synchronized well. Taken up into the comfortable hands of Clearwater again. Great evasion there by Holmes. Restructuring. Plays it short. Mokoena. Evades one, evades two. Mokoena. Evades three. Boy, oh boy. Mokoena takes it together. Mokoena. It's in. Oh boy. It all comes together with the Castle every single week. This is what you can expect, ladies and gentlemen. It's been signed, sealed, and delivered to the men from Alberton. And it seems like the coffin has been sent their way as they've been bedded 7 feet under by this Vitz side today. And the skipper leading from the front is Sechaba Mokoena. Man has really had a great day at the office. And finally being awarded a try as they're now hoping to convert this opportunity. And it does seem like Liam Matoweni will be hoping to produce something special. And he gets it over. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. This is the end of this encounter of the round 8 fixture between the Alberton Alanda side versus the University of Wits. And the final score at this encounter, it is the visitors who finish off this encounter on 13 points and the home base side on 48. And this is the Castle Lager Pirates Grand Rugby Challenge. And this is the one and only Mr. Sazingobo saying it's been a proud, pleasing pleasure and a privilege. Thank you so much for coming and being with us with the taste that has stood the test of time, the Castle Lager Pirates Rugby Challenge. And we say to you, have a good evening, enjoy the time with your family and have a fantastic weekend. And we hope to see you soon next week once again at the Castle Lager Pirates Rugby Challenge. Please continue to follow us on YouTube, Instagram, and also on Facebook to be updated with all the upcoming fixtures and the results. And once again, we say thank you for tuning in. Have yourself a blessed evening.